Hey guys, what's up? Bob here. We're back with some more Phoenix Wright, and Mr. White got me arrested, so now I'm gonna have to get him. That's my plan. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look. It's Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. He told me that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth, no matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who's guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Wait, I know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, court will be opening for session soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not... I'll be defending myself. What? Dang it, I was hoping I could just tell her what to say. Oh well. Okay, let's do this. Okay, well, I'm defending myself. Well, that's good, because I am an ace attorney after all. Yuck yuck. September 9th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. You know there's a saying in court... I don't know if I'm going to remember this correctly, but it's anyone who defends themselves has a fool for a client, or something like that. Anyways, here we go. Hopefully I'm not a fool. Bang! The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are quite... okay. We will hear the testimony of another witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Let's object. Objection! Oh wait, hold on. I didn't say it. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fay? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. What a bum. And that judge, he's no good. Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Okay, so I guess I could let it go, but I don't wanna. I wanna raise a doubt every... Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Oh man, he's sparkly. Your name? Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear, oh my gosh. Locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. What? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Maya Fay? Sorry, I keep saying Maya. That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem, why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world, and I'm the last man standing? Oh ho ho! Sparkles. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix. Okay, let's see what he says. I think I can get him. I hope. Although this guy is pretty bulletproof in the eyes of the judge, isn't he? Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. It was, I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Ace Attorney. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim. She ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Okay, so I have an idea. I'm gonna call him out. I remember one of the bits in the court record here. I don't know why I zeroed in on this, but ran to the right, was caught and struck. If I can get him to say ran to the left, then I'm going to flip out, because that would be too easy. But we're going to try it. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get him. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, I was reading to you, blah, 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 blah. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. The victim. She ran away. Let's press. Hold it! Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. Comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the... I knew it! Ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Sparkles. As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and gave chase. Present. Bang. Objection! Wait right there, Mr. Wright. You've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran to the right. Oh ho ho! It is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run to the left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Oh wait, hold up. He's saying wait a second. I know what he's talking about. Okay, so he saw it, her run to the left from... Wait, hold up. Yeah, she ran to the left from his perspective because he was looking at her from the opposite direction. Because he was in the room with her. That's gotta be it, right? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. Wright says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradictions. There's one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Bang! Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. He was in there, he murdered her. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fang Company, of course. Bang, bang, bang! More specifically, he was standing here. Show the court where Miss... Take that! This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, he was watching... If he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Bang, bang, bang. Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. Objection! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Ace Attorney! What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? You stinking judge, you're on their side. I'm gonna get you. Good luck, you can't fix a broken testimony. Uh-oh, here we go. Miss May's testimony was correct. It was, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran off to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Hold up, no, she was killed near instantaneously. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That's not true. Hold up, let me check the thing. Autopsy report. Blunt object. Yeah, there was only one hit. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? Heck yeah! I mean, yes, Your Honor. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I didn't hit her twice. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. Why do they always try to make it sound like... They could just lie... Like, if they're lying anyway, they could just lie and say they misspoke or something. Ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That's what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Press. Hold it! See, you were watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Hold up. Aw, man, I gotta scroll all the way back through. Present the autopsy report. Objection! Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Erp. Now's my chance to hit him with it where it counts. Oh gosh, do I have evidence for it? Mr. Wright, wasn't it you who told the this court you were abso-pozzo-lutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Objection! The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Objection! The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Bang! Very well. If the witness would care to revise this, good. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, Mr. White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. The two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow, thwap. Thwap indeed. Wow, that's not what a judge should be talking about right now. Very well, you may examine across the... yes, Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it's hurting. Deal with it. Yeah! You tell him, Phoenix. This is almost over. Oh yeah, let's get him. Well, see, I looked out the other window. At the other window when I heard that thing fall. Press. What thing? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that. The glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Press. Hold it! The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait! One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused. White's falling apart. Objection! Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. Okay, let's see what else he says. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. She turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Phoenix. He's getting a lot less talkative. He's probably afraid to catch him on something. But it won't be easy. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. We're gonna present, because these, I remember these, because I've looked at them so many times. The broken remains of a glass light stand, broken beyond all recognition. Present. Objection! Mr. White? It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me exactly, when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. I'm kind of badgering him. I'm not going to apologize though. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Big problemo. Wait, hold up. Let me see the thing. Right? Let me see. Because the floor plans, right? Floor plans. Let's check. Stand was here. Off to the side. You wouldn't have been able to see it from the window. There's a big, what problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. Bang! What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? Heck yeah, I do. I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Flip plans. There we go. Present. Take that. Look at this. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder. Yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now look. There it is. If I were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what did you have to say about that? Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell over either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Gah! That was pretty perfect. Bang, bang, bang! Oh geez, my battery's dying. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Your Honor, Miss Mia. Heh, looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! Uh-oh. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the jerk, the wiretap. Bang, bang, bang! Order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like this. The way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor. The question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't, Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Oh no, he's gonna get off with that. In order to place the wiretap, I breached Fay and Company law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Bang, bang, bang! No, I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all that means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew that the glass light stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Bang, bang, bang. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretap. Uh-oh, he's sparkling. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. Man, I thought I had him. Okay, guys, we're going to end this episode here, and I'm going to plug in my shield because my battery is low. It was at about 50% when I started, so actually lower than that. But anyways, so I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye, guys.